Oh, say does that.
And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Ingram, the 3, with Barnes, the 4. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so here is Toronto. Barnes a screen. Outside Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. And he comes up with a bucket.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Maxey passes to Oubre. Here's Embiid. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Embiid's gotten his second bucket.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Now here's Quickly. Barnes with a screen on Maxey. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
George scanning the floor. They get it again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pirtle finds Ingram. And he banks in the layup.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, with a window of opportunity opening in the East, the Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap and providing that offensive punch that this team has needed. The goal is clear. Ingram said it himself. They're looking to get back into the playoffs in Toronto.
Love that confidence. Okay, Shams, thank you. So it's Philadelphia now. Toronto making their last shot. Pirtle against Embiid. Pass to George. Here's Edgecombe. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
George outside. Oubre, a screen on Ingram. Back to Maxey. Inside. Embiid misses.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Barnes, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
To the middle. And Embiid throws it down.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Barrett passes to Pirtle. Toronto passing it around. Here's Ingram. That's short off the rim.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Maxey from the arc. Rebounded by Ingram.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
On the wing quickly. From deep. And again, Toronto, no good. 76ers trail by 4. George outside. Back to Oubre. Pass to Edgecombe. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Richard, the Sixers with a lot of money tied up in Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that's not a lot of flexibility. They need those guys to be healthy and contributing. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability.
Both shots good from the stripe. RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combinations. They're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
Now here's Ingram. His last outing, he had 20. Shoots over George. And again, Toronto, no good. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Maxey. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
A physical scoring guard, Maxey is at home on the inside.
Barrett finds Pirtle. It's Barnes on the wing. And here's Quickly. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Outside Barrett, picked by Pirtle to win the drought. It's rebounded by George. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Oubre off the left rim and out. The Raptors have gone 6 of 11 so far. Pass to Barrett. Outside Ingram. Fires it from 18, and the basket is good. Ingram's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Maxey with a screen on Ingram. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Unable to get that one. Pirtle with some nice D. The Raptors have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Barnes, no good. The Sixers trailing. Down low. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
Such a physical player. Hard not to get into it with Embiid when you're covering him.
Well, for Joel Embiid, he has 1 MVP. But Richard, you wonder, could he have won more?
I think he and Jokic would have gone back and forth. I still think he has some great basketball left in him, though.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
Moving so well for his size, Jakob is fantastic in that 2-man action.
Outside Grimes. Misses from short range. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 3-point lead. The 3 from Barnes. Drains the triple. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to Embiid. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. 5th is Jakob Poeltl.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Bonus checked in for the Sixers. Edwards comes in for Paul George. Toronto also changing it up. Dick comes in for Barrett. Shed comes in for Quickly. Here's McCain. And another miss by Philadelphia. Raptors lead by 6. Pass to Dick. Outside Ingram. Clock at 6. Kept alive. Here's Shed. The 3 is up. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Poeltl got his eyes open tonight. Great feed to create the easy opportunity.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Toronto has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Ingram against Edwards. Right side Ingram. Some solid defense from Edwards.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Over to the left wing. Left side McCain. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Ingram. Raptors lead by 7. On the wing, Grady Dick, covered by Grimes. Dick, the pass to Poeltl. Here's Shed. 3-pointer. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Dick. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, team. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Dick. 11 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. To the inside, Watford. That one doesn't drop. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram. And he lobs it up. Off target on the lob. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside McCain. Pass to Grimes. Philadelphia moving it around. Now Watford. Outside McCain. Shot is up. The Sixers again can't hit. Here's Shed, covered by McCain. Lets it go from the wing. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Raptors up by 12. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
We've got Jared McCain. Trendon Watford is out there with Quentin Grimes. Then it's Maxey, and it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Dick with a miss. 76ers trail by 10. And he lobs it up top. Here's Walter. Pass to Shed. Here's Mobo. Back to Dick. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Maxey. 27 points his last game. The three. Here's Watford. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Well, injury's a nightmare for the Sixers, Grant. Last season, a league-high 55 different starting lineups.
Yeah, BA, and their lowest win total since 2016. But some silver linings. Jared McCain was on track for Rookie of the Year before he went down, and Quentin Grimes also impressive.
He's perfect from the line this time. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Here's Shed. He has 6. And it's all from three-point range. McCain finds Maxey. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Ooh, that is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
Pass to Dick. From the stripe. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And here's McCain. He's scoreless. From outside, off the mark. Outside Dick. Pass to Shed. Back to Dick. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Now here's Grimes. Guarded by Dick. Maxey on the wing. Takes the three. Bobo with the rebound.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's Dick. Pass to Walter. On the wing, Grady Dick. Here's Walter. From behind the arc. And again, Toronto, no good. Inside. Grimes' shot is off. Raptors lead by 8. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Right side Dick. Pass to Shed. And there's a pick to end the drought. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Now here's McCain. Defense is right there. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Tries it from the top of the key. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Quentin Grimes. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for Bona, and Barlow subbed in for Watford. A big group substitution here for Toronto. And here are the Raptors now. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. To stop the drought, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
A go-to scorer. Love seeing Ingram take punishment and fight his way through it.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Watford's checked in for Philadelphia.
One shot.
Ingram, no good on the free throw. And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. Pirtle with some nice D. Toronto leading by 10. Dick with it. From deep. Pure from 3-point range. Dick's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Out to the right wing. Embiid inside. He's working on Pirtle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. 5th best, Philadelphia.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
That free throw, no good.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
And the 76ers with some changes. Paul George, he's checked in for Watford, and it's Kelly Oubre in for McCain. He hits the second from the line. Raptors lead by 12. Outside Ingram. Back to Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Now here's Ingram. Shoots over George. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Ingram's got 10.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Quickly against Maxey. Here's Grimes. No good from outside. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Ingram against George. Ingram deciding where to go with it. The 3, Barrett. And the Raptors, another 3.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's George. Yet to see a basket. Maxey, that's good.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Pass to Dick. Pirtle with a screen on Oubre. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Some solid defense from Ingram. Raptors lead by 14. Here's Dick. Soft touch off the glass. 9 points in the game.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Maxey. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Toronto. '76ers trail by 16. Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Pirtle. To the middle. Here's quickly. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Now George. Pirtle with the block.
He's quick to read and react on D. Pirtle can really disrupt an opponent's offense.
And that one's good. Quickly.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Greg.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
4 on the clock. Here's Embiid. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Oubre. And that one's good. Ingram's got 12 points in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's George. Pass to Embiid. Pirtle with the block.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Ingram. Outside Barnes for 3. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
Timeout.
Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And so here is Philadelphia, outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Back over to you, Brian.
Playing with purpose. Allie, appreciate the report. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Grimes has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Ingram. Back to Barrett. Misses off the left iron. 76ers trail by 18. Here's George. Pass to Edgecombe. Left side, Oubre. Embiid tips it back in. Embiid's got 12 points.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
And here's Quickly. Fires from deep. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. And the Raptors lead by 19.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
34 seconds left in the second period. Kicks it to Quickly. It's intercepted. And now the Sixers on the break.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that? And he jams it home with authority.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Ingram against Oubre. There's 14 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pirtle with a screen on Oubre. And here's Ingram outside. Can't hit that one. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Toronto out in front, running away with this one. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
A look here now at the 76ers. They've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
Now looking at where we stand after two quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe two of me.
Now that is a scary sight. Two of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. And it's Quickly in at the point.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Quickly against Maxey. Lays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got 9 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Embiid with a steal. Outside Maxey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly.
And Maxey is such a tough cover. It's difficult trying to stay down on his shot fake.
2.
And he makes a first. Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
Watching Tyrese Maxey grow as a player has been special. He's constantly adding new wrinkles to the game, improving his skill set on both sides of the ball.
Now here's Ingram. Shoots over George. Here's Pirtle. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Pirtle's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Oubre finds Maxey. 90 seconds into the second half now. Shot clock at 5. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got his 16th rebound on the night. Barrett passes to Quickly. Now Ingram. George defending. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Now here's Barnes. He's got 10. 6 to shoot. Pass to Quickly. Three-pointer off the mark. 76ers trail by 21. Inside. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Barnes. Toronto passing it around. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Maxey. It's stolen by Barnes. Quickly outside. For 3, Barrett. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Now here's Embiid. Pirtle with some nice D. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Quickly. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Quickly. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, and coach has to tell him to dial it back. He's trying to do too much, going one-on-one, forcing bad shots, and it's really hurting this offense.
Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down? I'm alone, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot, threes in your face while your wrist locked. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down? I'm alone, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot, threes in your face while your wrist locked. You know what they came to see. Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a bit squeak. Don't make me cross over, watch your kick squeak.
right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Fourth, the Raptors.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Edgecombe. Now George to halt the run. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Quickly against Maxey. Now here's Embiid. The D's right on him. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's the three. Philadelphia with another miss.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Quickly passes to Barrett. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. George outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
That free throw no good. You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
Oh, when I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer.
And he's good on the second.
You can't say enough about the leadership that George brings to his team. He is a major force in the locker room.
Outside Ingram. Back to Quickly. Barnes against Oubre. 5 to shoot. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pirtle finds Barnes. Outside Barrett. Pass to Ingram. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 5 rebounds tonight. Maxey against Quickly. Left side Maxey. George outside. Over Ingram. Philadelphia with another miss. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Barnes no good. The 76ers have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Ingram. Spanked it in off the glass. 16 points for Brandon Ingram.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Dick's checked in. And so here is Philadelphia. Maxey on the wing, guarded by Quickly. The Sixers with another miss. The Raptors have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Dick, the pass to Barnes. Now here's Barrett, covered by Grimes. Just 5 to shoot. Left side Barrett. Doesn't go that time. Grimes with a defensive effort. Maxey finds Embiid. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Outside Barrett. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Barrett. Pirtle's got 4 points this quarter. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Here's Dick following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. The three from Barnes sends it home from three-point land. Barnes has got 13.
And look who wanted revenge. Scotty Barnes was committed to getting the answer.
Quickly against Maxey. Screen by Embiid. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Oubre against Dick. Pass to Barnes. The three from Quickly. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Watford's checked in for George. Edwards comes in for Oubre. And McCain subbed in for Maxey. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to McCain. Philadelphia moving it around. And here's Grimes. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Murray Boyles. No made baskets yet. Walter from outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. It's McCain on the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Murray Boyles. Here's Mobo. That one is off. Excellent D there from Embiid. Down low. It's stolen away. Here comes Toronto on the push. Embiid brings a double team. Pass to Shed. They set the pick. Releases. And he hits the jumper for 2. Shed's got 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's McCain. Watford the pass to Edwards. And play stops. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
That way. Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Bonus checked in for the Sixers. The Raptors shooting it at 52%. Pass to Dick. Fires the 3. Counted from distance. He's got 12.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Outside McCain. Outside Grimes. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Shed. Give him 8 points now. Dick with a miss. 1:04 left in the third. Left side Grimes. Now here's McCain. He's guarded closely. Watford outside. Back to Grimes. Takes a three. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. The Raptors shooting 48% since the beginning of the third. Dick. No good with the triple. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Out to the right wing. Oh, swiped away. Here's Shed, covered by McCain. Here's Shed. Pass to Murray Boyles. The three is up. He can't get that one to fall. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Raptors out in front, opening up a huge gap. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Trendon Watford is out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Jared McCain. Then it's Maxey. And it's Bona in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Murray Boyles. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Here's Shed. Outside Dick. Pass to Murray Boyles. Over to the wing. Here's Walter. That one's wide left. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Grimes. Philadelphia moving it around. The fadeaway. Philadelphia with another miss.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Dick with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Here's Murray Boyles. And it's Bona with a rebound. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Maxey passes to Grimes. There's a screen. Jacks up a three. Rebound Toronto.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And again, Toronto, no good. For Philadelphia, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Outside Maxey. Floats one up. Pass to McCain. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Timeout called, the Raptors. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bona. Abaji's checked in for Toronto. And so here is Toronto. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny. So development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter. And it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Here's Abaji on the take. Here's Shed. And again, Toronto, no good. Ball stolen. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Abaji. Pass to Shed. And here's Dick. Launches a three. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Three shots.
And he hits the first of three. Good on the second one. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
And he makes all three. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Here's McCain. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Pass to Dick. And a nice finish on the layup.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
Philadelphia's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Now here's Maxey. And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And Philadelphia making a change here. George is checked in. Here's Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Maxey passes to Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. 4 on the clock. For 3, George. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
One of the league's best wing shooters. PG provides offense night in and night out.
Outside Dick. Goes up at the stripe. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Outside McCain. Pass to George. And with the new 2-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
Embiid with a steal. It's Grimes on the wing. Over Dick. Good work defensively by Dick.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
And the three-pointer goes.
This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Grimes has gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall from beyond the arc. Pass to Mobo. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Joel Embiid.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Edgecombe comes in for McCain. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Outside Maxey. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
Embiid. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
In the mold of Shaq, Joel Embiid is physically just overwhelming. Plus, he's got some touch and skill.
And the Raptors with some changes. Battle's checked in for Dick, and Temple is subbed in for Shed. The free throw drops for Embiid. Raptors lead by 22. Pass to Mobo. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Oubre. Here's Temple. This one for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Toronto has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Maxey on the wing. Pass to George. Now Maxey. Let's go with a 3. Abaji with a rebound. Here's Walter. Here's Temple. Takes it inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Tuesday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
First free throw is good. Oh, Richard, over the last few years, we're seeing the NBA experiment with the format for the All-Star game.
I'm a classic East versus West guy, but the players have to be more competitive. I think that is the best version of the All-Star game we've ever seen.
Toronto making a switch here. Shed's checked in. Good on both. Now George. Pass to Edgecombe. 4-3. Here's Embiid. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
Here's Abaji. He drops it from range. Agbaji's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
George outside. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
Don't forget about PG's in-between game. It's more than just solid.
To the inside. Here's Mobo. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Toronto making a switch here. Dick's checked in. Pass to George. Outside Oubre. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that. Because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
Here's Mobo. Pass to Dick. Here's Abaji. Embiid covers. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Puts it up from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. George outside. Outside Oubre. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Here's Mobo. Pass to Abaji. Here's Shed. Right wing. Lets the 3 fly. Mobo can't hit.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Jakob Poeltl.
His range and timing protecting the rim, he blocked a lot of shots and altered even more.
Here's Shed, outside Dick. Pass to Mobo. Here's Walter. Lets it go from deep. And it's Shed missing. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's Shed. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much. RJ, a great effort tonight. How is this team continuing to grow?
We're playing defense and we're moving the ball. Everybody's in double figures. Everybody's scoring. Everybody's playing together. That's how you win.
When the ball's going in, things tend to turn into a victory. Thanks so much, RJ.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Jakob Poeltl.